Hello and welcome back to Conversations That Changed Me. I am Lucia Costin, and today we're diving into something that almost every mom I work with struggles with, and that is how to love someone without completely losing yourself in the process, because that's what's happening, isn't it? We are so busy making sure everyone else is okay that we vanish. And the worst part is you don't think that love is supposed to look like this. And yeah, it's not. Let me paint you a picture and tell me if this sounds familiar. Your partner asks what you want to watch, and you say, well, I don't mind. Or he asks if you want to order a certain meal and you say, well, whatever, just whatever you want. Someone asks where you want to eat and anywhere's fine. You're asked what you need and you freeze because you genuinely don't know anymore. That's not accommodation, that's self erasure. And here's how it's happening. You don't wake up one day and decide to disappear. It happens gradually. 1,000 tiny compromises, 1,000 moments where you put someone else first and you told yourself that's just what loves look like. You know, you're running on empty, snapping at your kids, resenting your partner, feeling guilty for both. And underneath all of this lies this quiet, terrifying question: who am I? Because we look in the mirror and we just don't recognize the person anymore. We don't know how to define ourselves. We don't remember what we liked doing. The truth most people won't tell you is that we were taught that being a good woman, being a good mom, means being selfless. It means to sacrifice, to make yourself smaller so everyone else can be comfortable. And that's not love. That's self-abandonment dressed up as devotion. The really painful part, you're not doing it because you're weak. You're doing it because you're trying to survive. Let me know if this feels familiar to you. Maybe conflict feels dangerous. Growing up, you learn to be quiet. Or maybe your needs were dismissed, so you stopped having needs. Maybe love was conditional, so you learned to earn it by disappearing. That survival strategy worked when you were a child, but now it's suffocating you and it's ruining the most important relationships in your life. Because here's what's happening when you lose yourself. You become resentful, you become angry, you become exhausted. You snap at your kids over the tiniest things because you've been holding everything in for so long. You feel disconnected from your partner because they're not in a relationship with you. They are in a relationship with the version of you that says yes to everything. And at times we might be petrified of change, because what if they leave? What if they don't like it when I'm needy? And these fears are oh so common in women. So you're not alone there. And your kids, they're learning that love means erasure, that being a good person means having no boundaries, that your needs don't matter. And is that really the lesson that we want to leave them with? Because children learn by observing what you are doing. They don't learn, you can tell them to clean up 1,000 times, they're not gonna do it. They look at your actions and what you are doing, and they will do the same thing. So stop calling it selflessness. It's not. Wanting space doesn't make you a bad mom. Having needs doesn't make you high maintenance. Saying no doesn't make you cruel. It makes you human. And second of all, start small. As moms, we are already overwhelmed. We already have so much on our plate. We don't want to add and further burden us. So pick one thing, start small, and be consistent. You don't have to overhaul your entire life tomorrow. Just pick one thing you used to love and bring it back into your life. Maybe it's reading before bed, something else than a bedtime story for your kids. Or maybe it's going for a walk by yourself, calling that friend you've been too busy for. Do it. Not because you earn it, but because you're a person who deserves to exist in your own life. Maybe you look and see what groups or circles are near you, and I don't know, join a knitting club, a book reading club, or whatever, whatever works for you. Start small. Okay, get comfortable with other people's discomfort. Because when you start to set boundaries, people will push back. Your partner might be a bit confused, your kids might complain. Let them, their discomfort is not your emergency. And this is teaching them that you also have needs. It's not an endless supply. That's one of the most important lessons we can give to our kids. We can model for them healthy boundaries. We can let them know that, yes, I am there for you, but I also have my limits. So, bottom line, you can love your family and still be yourself. And you can be devoted and have boundaries at the same time. You can pour into others while keeping yourself safe. They're not opposites, they're both necessary. It's like the two sides of a coin, they go hand in hand. Because when you lose yourself, everyone around you is losing. And when you come back, when you show up as a whole person with needs and limits and a life of your own, that's when real love becomes possible. Thank you for listening. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Do share this episode with anyone you think will benefit, and don't forget to subscribe.